Hey, good evening, everybody. Hello. What feels good, Dave? Boy, you guys have been chatting it up. Hello, hello, hello. Just popping in to set your reminder. Nice. Um, you know what? Well, today it's at least highlighting my name when you guys are speaking to me, but still don't have my wrenches highlighted. That's so weird. So weird. But anyway, welcome to everybody, especially all of my wrenches. Have I, check 1, 2, have I ever? Embarrassingly, probably. And first blabbermouth on Kathy's live. Dave, you were just going at it by yourself there. Oh, how fun. Hey, Patty, hello. Oh, you guys are fun. Getting some loose ends pulled in today, good for you. Wonderful. Dawn, hello. Alicia, hi. Kiri, hello. Perfect timing, yes. Perfect timing. And Connie, hello. Hugs to you too. Oh, yes. Whew. Yeah, a little warm here. Just how is everybody? How was your weekend? How was your week? Patty, you've been working on some stuff, it sounds like. And yeah, I just, it's end of January. Can you believe it's the last day of January already? Sorry, my chair is just not in the right spot here. It's not comfortable. My desk is pretty narrow, and so I've got all these legs all over the place, and including mine. And so I need to get things situated. But we've had a couple of warmer days, like in the 20s. I think one day you can hit the low 30s. But right now, give you the weather update. It's 21 degrees. It's actually warmed up a little bit. But we have some strong east winds. We've got a system coming in, and we're going to get 50-mile-an-hour winds tomorrow. They're not saying really any snow with it, but I think there might be because we're warm right now, and then there's a cold front coming in. It'll go down to like 25 below or something like that. So yeah, 50-degree drop in temps, that kind of does it. So Valentine's Day is Maple Tapping Day. Oh, that's only 2 weeks, Dave. Oh my goodness, already. Hey, Howie. Hello, Matt and Sarah. Good evening. Dawn is buying seeds. Nice. Wonderful. Katie, hello. Oh, that's so, you guys are so great. Thanks for coming in. But yes, our winds, and so they're having, we have like a severe winter weather advisory or something tomorrow. Well, they kind of took it off now. Yeah, winds gusting to 50. Just, it takes all the snow and blows it all around. So you can't see, basically, and it makes the roads a little slippery and, all that kind of good stuff. So, still buffering. Oh, Kiri, I'm sorry. I got wind here, so if you guys are having trouble with it, it might be interference with our weather here. But you're gonna get hit Thursday, Friday. Okay. Yeah, we're this coming Saturday is my brother's annual ice fishing derby, and the weather actually looks pretty decent. It's gonna be like 24 degrees. Partly cloudy, possibility of a little light snow, so it's going to be like great temps. Very, very nice. So, no, I didn't, Patty. Talking about Sean at North Shore Preparedness. I did not see that. I'm sorry. Yes, Matt, that will be fun. And if you like fishing, you should come out. It's $5 to enter the fishing contest, but it's free otherwise if you just want to go out and just fish and just be there. So, Deb, hello. Patty says cloudy, cold, and threatening rain. Got the old pain levels. Oh, yeah. You're already done with winter. Well, we have winter at least through March usually here. So sometimes all through April. So we have to kind of deal with it. 3 downpours already today. Wow. Yeah, we had, I've had snow for a few days now, which has been very nice. But anyway, yeah, a lot of things going on here. Got to tell you guys that Josh at In Your Yard Homestead, I told you about him last week or the week before. Can't remember. And that the farm that he was renting is being sold and he had to leave. And he said things are so bad in Australia that if you the restrictions are so crazy with all the stuff going on. And he said that if anybody speaks up against the demon juice, he calls it that, the demon juice, if you speak up about it, against it, you can either be fined $50,000 or 1 year in jail just for speaking up about it. So it is really bad over there. So one of the reasons he is just really preparing to go completely off grid, just going out to the bush and, live out there. And so that's where he needed that little portable refrigerator for his car, different things like that. So anyway, you guys rocked it. I mean, he got almost $6,000 for everything that the community just came together, and it was just so amazing. Hey, Michelle, hi. And yes, John, you can come in. Oh, yes, Alicia, that they were able to voice, yes. But he just put a video out. I put the link in the show notes below. Let me see if I can post that again here for you. There you go. And so that's his thank you video. And so I also posted his GoFundMe link and his PayPal link if you guys still feel like you want to donate, $5-10 or something that would help him, because he is just going to have to try to survive out in the, just camping out in the woods. So anyway, he said it's just so bad there. He doesn't want to even be in the city. So he's going to set up a tent, grow food, and just live very simply out there. So anyway, it's so cool watching you. Yes, John, our little angel. Absolutely. So anyway, I just want to thank all of you guys who participated in that, helped him out, prayed for him, everything else. And he was just so blown away. And it was just so great. Just amazing. I know, it's a good word, isn't it? Grammy Karen, hello. How are you? You guys are so amazing coming on every Monday night. I really appreciate that. Very, very much so. All right. So, a whole bunch of stuff going on. Lots and lots and lots of things. I am going to be part of Fermented Homestead's collaboration in February called Fermented February. And I put a link below if you want to check out her video. And I don't know if one of the mods wants to grab that or something. she's got the rules in there, the list of the channels. So basically, there's going to be a new video every month. There's, I think she said 19 channels. I know, it sounds so great. And so all you have to do is go and subscribe to a channel, watch the video, comment, like it, or whatever. Just, yeah, make sure you leave a comment. And then on February 28th, Anna, who's Fermented Homestead, is going to do a live. And she's going to do like a random channel search, thing for whoever's left comments on those. And so anyway, the prizes are 2 mason top kits, one regular size mouth and the other one is a wide mouth set. So those mason top kits are like $50 or something. So Julie, hello. Hi. So anyway, it's amazing. So the rules or the links are all down below. I think did I list all of the channels? No, but I will tell you who they are because she listed them on her video. Thank you, Karen and Patty. Thank you so much. So there's A Farm Girl in the Making, A Good Life Farm, Acre Homestead, Bacon Grease Goddess. I have not watched her stuff, but that'd be interesting. Becoming a Farm Girl, Bumblebee Apothecary, Freedom Homestead, Greenwich Homestead, Hamakua Homestead. Sounds very, very much Hawaiian, right? Hidden Oaks Homestead, Hood to Homestead, Morris Patch of Heaven Homestead, Mulberry Branch Farm, me, Rowe and Company Farms, Sage and Stone Homestead, Stivers Homestead, and that 1870s Homestead. So we've got some that are very big channels, some that are really small, and all of the sizes right in between. So it's going to be pretty exciting. It's all kinds of different ferments. And yes, I have a kit too, Dave. So it's it's going to be wonderful. A lot of different ideas from drinks to food and fruits and veggies and just different things that are going on. So it is going to be big, very, very big. So yes, and lots of great tips too. So if you've never done fermenting or you've done a little bit of it, but you want to expand it or something, but you have like lots of questions about how do people do things and how, it's like, how does it taste? All the different things. You'll have such a wide variety to choose from. It's like a video cookbook, really, almost, that people will be able to look at and, go, oh, I like that recipe. I want that recipe. And so it's going to be awesome. It's going to be so great. Whew, yes. Art of Art and Brie is a fermenting field. Yes, he is. Absolutely. And I actually did their class a couple years ago. And so I learned a lot of stuff and it was wonderful. Definitely only done small amount. Dozen experiments. Sounds fun. Is fermenting sour? Doesn't have to be. It all depends on what you put in there. It's, but it is usually sour, but it's, because you need to either add salt or vinegar or sugar or something to activate it, and to get that going. So it all depends on what your tastes are. I am not like a super, super spicy type of person. So now Art and Brie, he loves that. I mean, he could like drink Tabasco sauce for breakfast in the morning, that type of thing. So I'm just not at that place. But there's just tons of different things, tons. And I know they just taste like salted food, but there's a lot of different things. I mean, pickles really are, well, they're pickled. Old time recipes talk about, pickling this and pickling that, but a lot of times their terms were interchangeable with fermented, with being a ferment. And so anyway, I tried carrots with like ginger and garlic and stuff like that. I didn't really care for them. I guess I have more of a palate for sweeter things like that. So what I'm going to be doing is one of the things is an apple cranberry relish, and that is really 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 good. It's not like sour, but it's not like really sweet or anything either. It's just got some really good flavors to it. So you're right. It shouldn't be too salty. So you use his sauerkraut recipe to the perfect salt to cabbage ratio. And that really is the thing, is just trying to find that ratio. And if you try something and it's too salty, then you try it again with like half the salt or something like that. It's so pickled eggs. I have not done pickled eggs. I know Matt and Sarah have done pickled eggs. Not sure if anybody else has. So anyway, yeah, it's going to be great. Try to freeze dry your fermented tomatoes. Ooh, now that would be an interesting taste. I mean, you'd lose the probiotics from that, by doing that, but it would still be flavorful in that way. I'm still eating from 2019 jars, guys. So, and I didn't can last summer. So, which is one of the reasons why I didn't, because I still have so much food and everything is perfectly fine. In fact, my sister, I'd given her a quart of tomato sauce, like spaghetti sauce, a few years ago, I think. And it was a jar from 2014. Now, I don't legally, you're not supposed to do this kind of thing, but I'm just telling you that she asked me a few months ago if she thought it was going to be still good. And I was looking at it, I was like, still looks good to me. And I said, just when you open it up, make sure you bring the sauce to a boil. So if there's anything in there, it'll just cook it off. And so smell it, see if it's going to be, if it smells okay, then try it. And they did, and she made spaghetti, and she said it was delicious. So it all depends on what you do in there. Nunya, Texas, hello. Yeah, don't be afraid of it. So what did you do? So yummy, but oh, Patty, hello, Patty Mac. The lemon and vinegar are different. Ferment is a different sour. Yes. So yeah, it's not like you're drinking a bottle of apple cider vinegar or something like that, So anyway, I'm going to bounce back and forth kind of here a little bit, but so first, have you ever overloaded your washing machine and have suds pour out of it? I have not done that. I've done like a small load and had too much in, and it's just like this huge pillow of suds in my machine. But I have, my washing machine is like a smaller portable one that I have to put the hose over the side of the tub. And so I usually weight it down with something. And anyway, one time it kicked off of there somehow. It got off, and after 3 rounds of rinsing and everything else, it was just like I walked into the kitchen and it was just like flooded. I was just like, no. So I have had that happen, but not the sud stuff. With dish soap, you did? Okay. Dave says yes. I am not surprised, Dave. The dish soap, you drain off the liquid. Oh. Deb, that I don't know. I guess I was just thinking that because probiotic is a live thing, so that's why I thought that they would no longer be alive. But nope, had it tell you it was a bit sudsy, had to run a rinse cycle, never overflowed. Okay, good. Oh, I know, isn't it the worst? And mine was just like, it was going in under the baseboards, into like closets, and then draining down through the walls into the basement. I mean, it was just a mess. It was horrible. It was bad. You thinking it might happen now? Oh no. Just because we're talking about it, huh? You've got to listen to Heaven Essentials. She said all soap is not the same. She's our soap expert. She's a soap ninja, soap queen. Here's Waters of Yard. Nice. I like that. Here in Minnesota, I cannot do that though. I could do it in the summer. I might have to think about that one. Um, okay, Howie, thank you so much for stopping in. I really appreciate it. You have a Zoom call to do with Life Force Canada to give you peace and love. Oh, good for you. We're in the garage. Can't remember it ever flowing. Yeah. Yeah, it just cleans the garage after a while, right, Carrie? Dead suds everywhere. Sounds like a Laurel and Hardy scheme. Current code dictates you need a drain pan under the washer so it doesn't cause damage if you overflow. Oh. So how do I get by with that with the portable one? Because it's on rollers, and I hook the hose up to the sink, and then the exit hose goes into the tub, and it's designed that way. Interesting. Okay. Have you ever eaten octopus? I have not, and I don't think I could. I'm trying to figure who might in here have done that. Dave, probably. Mac, I imagine, probably. See, Dave, there you go. I figured you would be one. Who else might have? Matt. I bet Matt would have. Patty, I was wondering about you. You like it? Ooh. And then you Texas, you did too. Calamari, okay. Did you leave that squid? That's its cousin, absolutely. I like some seafood, but I'm not real brave about a lot of it. So, taste on the Princess cruise ship. So, what did it taste like? Did it taste like chicken or rabbit? Oh, all our rabbit talk last week. That would be. Was it like rubbery? I just envision it being like rubbery, like mussels, different things like that. Hey, Teresa. Hello. It's sweet. Oh, interesting. For such a strange looking creature to have sweet meat there. So, interesting. Huh. Oh, that's great. It's a little chewy, but not bad. Okay. Oh, there you go. Michelle's question of the night. Do clams have brains? Huh. They've got to have something that controls their systems, I would think. That is and then you have to ask, it's like, okay, do shrimp have brains? Do crabs have brains? But clams, because they're in a shell, or oysters because they're also in a shell. Dave, I bet you go clamming up there, don't you? That would be. I have never gone through the sand look for clams like that, and I think that's probably more of a Northeast type of thing. I imagine, kind of like squeaky cheese curds. That's what I was wondering, Deb. Yep. Thinking more of calamari has a head, yes. Huh. Clams? Do clams have heads? I don't know. They've got to have something. See, I can't do oysters. Yeah, I'm I'm kind of a wimp when it comes to all that. It's just like, you know. Oh, so have you ever worked in a shoe store and sold shoes? I love asking these random questions because it's like we get to know each other a lot better, right? No, you have not done that. Dave, that should be on your bucket list, right? We have a lot of no's. Nope, 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 nope. Your brother did this account. Oh, well, you sold shoes in J.C. Penney. That counts. Hey, Connie, there you go. Christy, hello. How are you tonight? I hope everybody's staying warm and all snuggled in. Alicia, I wanted to find out if you've ever worked in a shoe store or sold shoes. Your brother was the lead shoe buyer for Nordstrom's. Wow. Well, he knew his business then if he was that much. That was great. You Well, here you wonder if they were like dipping it in sugar or something. Oh, okay. Have you ever fallen out of a tree? I think I slid down one a little bit, but I don't think I've fallen out of one. Houston Hospital gift shop. Then you Texas, yeah, Dave, I'm sure. Connie, you did? Oh my goodness. Um, JB, let's keep it, any type of um, political stuff out of here, if you could, please. I'd appreciate that. Fell down a ladder when a rung broke. Ooh, that's not good. Teresa did. Oh my goodness. You used to always climb your trees. Okay. You were chased up by geese. Oh, I'm sorry, Michelle. I hope that wasn't like traumatic for you. But that's great. Well, that's one place they couldn't go because if they can't fly with all the branches around and everything. So that's it. That's great. McCoy's Oak Hill Farm. How are you? Oh my goodness, it's been forever. She's another Minnesotan. How are you doing? You got in trouble for jumping out of the tree onto the house. Yeah, that'd be good. Yes, long time no see. Matt and Sarah, it was, have you ever fallen out of a tree? That was the one. I fell on a fence. You were climbing over to get to a plum tree. Ooh, that would hurt. Same brother was chased up a tree by a bull. Oh, goodness. Oh, he must have scrambled really quickly. Oh, crazy past 2 years. I hope all is well on your homestead and on your farm. Oh, well, Matt, I hope, I don't know if it's Matt or Sarah or both of you, but I hope that you never have to experience that with your boys. Well, Lydia too. But you had a professor chased up a tree by a grizzly bear. Oh my goodness sakes. Yikes. I can say that I've never been chased up a tree, except probably brother or sister, run into we had a couple great big pine trees that we played under all the time. They were just huge. And so there was a really nice like bed of needles underneath there. The wind couldn't get in, the rain couldn't get in. So we used that area. We'd play for hours under there, like bring all our toys under there and just play with all our stuff. It was just so great. A lot of changes. I hear you then. Oh. Alrighty. So I want to stop and actually promote a channel that fellow Minnesotan, and she's been on here in the chat quite often. It's Eliza. A lot of you know her. She used to be Virna Farm wife, I think, or something like that. Anyway, she's now Virna Farm. She moved up to near Duluth in that area, and she started a second channel because she's going to be doing commercial flowers, kind of like I'm drawing a blank. Hank at Hank and Gina on their farm, but Gina does out in Florida. So anyway, Eliza's going to be doing some commercial flowers, and she's already started some of her starts, and she's got a brand new farm. They just moved up there this fall, and I actually have them in the notes below. So you can't eat the grass. So anyway, if you guys could go and give her some love, I sure would appreciate that. She's just starting out and has had kind of a challenging time. The farm one, she focuses on pigs. So if you have interest in that, she knows a whole lot. And then she's got her flower farm that she's starting. So Gina's videos, I know Gina's does great. Yeah, Hank and Gina. Hamiltonville Farm. There you go. Just brain fart here. Yeah, Hamiltonville Farm. If you're ever interested in like checking out what it is to grow flowers to sell, to make some money and stuff like that, Gina's got it down. She does really, really well. And Eliza's starting in on it. Oh, thank you so much, McCoy's Oak Hill. I sure do appreciate that. Yeah, so I thought it would be great to give her just a little bit of a shout out. So, yeah, I put a whole ton of information in the show notes tonight. So when you guys are done, you can go down and look at them, check out some of those links and all that kind of stuff. Thank you, Christy. It was very, very sweet of you to do that. Really appreciate that. With this fermenting collaboration, oh my goodness, because there's a lot of big channels in there, and they're telling their people to go out and check out all the other channels in the collaboration. And it's like in one day I've gotten, I don't know, well over 100 new subs. It's just like, I was like, whoa, what happened? I didn't know what was going on at first, and it was like, oh, that's right, the collaboration. So it's been kind of cool. So that's an excellent way to help grow your channel too. If you want to do a collaboration with somebody else that and invite some bigger channels in for something like that. And so plus the community that it creates and fosters, and all the new information you get, and they're just so fun. So all right, have you ever watched a marathon video series like Lord of the Rings, The Hobbit, Star Wars, Anne of Green Gables, what is it, Pirates of the Caribbean? There's Oceans. There's just like all of these things. So Deb, thank you. That's so sweet of you to say that. I appreciate that. For quite a few years, I did like Star Wars because it was just like the first or episode or the 4, 5, and 6, the original series. And it was like that was a New Year's thing because here it's usually like cold and stormy and stuff like that. So um, a lot of yeses, yeah. Um, Stargate in Atlantis. Ooh, there you go. Um, so New Year's Eve, and there's just not sometimes a whole lot to do. And so I just got into like a tradition of doing over the whole weekend or whatever, it's New Year's Eve and day, going through like a 3 video series, watching the extended versions too, with all the good stuff in there. But then Star Wars started adding all these others, and up to what, 7 or something, 6 for sure. I've lost track now. And then Lord of the Rings was really good. Then all of a sudden it was The Hobbit. So now you're up to 6 videos, the extended versions, which are like 3 hours a piece. And it's like, can't watch 18 hours of videos. So exactly, we had the DVDs and everything. Absolutely. So you watched all of it. So anyway, and Anne of Green Gables, oh, that's a good one too. So for the of you who like that type of thing, so it's going from beginning to end. I think there's 5 movies in her series or something like that. So you have Lord of the Rings, Pirates, yep. And I've weeded out probably half of all my videos, but I've definitely kept like the series of everything. So Outlander, well, I mean, if it's like a series of something, sure. Now I know a lot of you like on Netflix or something like that, you might watch a whole season of was it North and South or something like that. So in hardcover from the late 1800s. Wow. Ooh, so cool. I love some of the old. I used to go to garage sales when my kids were little, and we'd go and look for these old books. And like I had an old one that was all, what was it? The Shakespearean plays that was just from the 1800s, and it was an old book, and it was like, oh, those are just so cool. There's a lot of, I don't want to just say history, but there's a lot of life in those, that where those books have been and all this other kind of stuff. So, yep, exactly. Getting those old books. So very cool. Very cool. So, have you ever built a birdhouse? I actually did. Trying to remember what was. It was for an art thingy, and I can't remember what it was out of, but I built it to donate to some, for a sale to donate so money could go to some kind of charity of fund type thing. So I didn't get to like keep it. Otherwise it would remember that I had it. But anyway, so it was like all decorated with, different things. It's like you're hot gluing nuts and bolts on it or something like that, just different things that could last the weather. So yes, McCoy, Julie, no. Connie, yes, you did. Dave, yes, you have a new one on your workbench. Neat, you're working on it. Yay. Matt and Sarah, yes. Chris, Deb, yes, with your son. Teresa, it's once you get into it, it's not too hard. I mean, you can do really basic things without having like all of the workshop and different things like that. I mean, half the things I build are on a folding table in my dining room. And I've got my drills out and my wood and my screws, and I'm putting stuff together. It's not deluxe, it's not perfect, but at least it's usable for me. So your new birdhouse is made from trees felled and milk from the land. Oh, that's so great, Dave. So your birds that grew up in a nest in those trees, you felled the trees, and now they're coming back to feed out of the wood from those trees that they grew up in. A circle of life. Oh, cherry. Oh my goodness. Is that going to be under some kind of eave or something, or a shelter type of thing, or is it going to be right out in the open? I know. That would be great for you to live a little closer here. So be kind of interesting to, or if it's going to be out in the elements, are you going to be coating it with something? Cherry wither as well. Okay. Well, you'll have to take some pictures of it. It's stained. Okay. All right. Well, very cool. Very, very cool. You guys are awesome. All right. I'm going to get back to a couple more. But again, for those of you who came in later, in the notes below, I've got information for Josh at In Your Yard Homestead for his GoFundMe and a PayPal and everything. If you wanted to continue to help him have money out in the bush, because he won't have any other income other than just the little bit that he gets from YouTube. So, he's going to be living off grid completely and totally. So, but he's just like so amazingly grateful. He's a fine man too. So he's had a tough time. So it would be so wonderful if you could do that. Okay, my garden tip for the night. In the middle of, or end of January. Oh my goodness, last day of January. Okay. Found this out. I think it was on Am I Gardener's Live. But anyway, you can use honey as a root hormone when you're trying to root trees and different things like that, and all that kind of stuff. Hi, Donna. Oh, I'm so sorry. Are you make sure that your bell is on and everything, so your notifications? So, because I sent it out almost 2 hours ago, actually. So, but anyway, for because you can buy commercial rooting hormone stuff and everything, but you can use honey. All you do is you take the root and you dip it in liquid raw honey, and then you hold it up, you let it drip off, and then you put it back in the peat. So you don't want to put it in just plain dirt, but if you have it in a bucket or a bag or something, but make sure it goes back into peat. And anyway, he said it works great. The honey keeps it from molding, as well as keeps bugs away and different things like that. So, although I think it would attract ants, anyway, but he said it works great. So you don't have to go and buy really expensive root hormone type of things. All right, and my prep tip for the night is it's kind of a maintenance thing for your homestead, but that definitely falls under being prepared, because at least here we have a whole lot of winter left, and if there's if you kind of keep on top of things, that is helping you to be prepared for other storms and the rest of the winter that's coming, rather than being taken by surprise. And so my tip for that is to do a midwinter check of your furnace exhaust vents. If you have any vents that are going outside from your furnace or anything like that. I had just checked mine this last week, and there was a lot of ice that had formed underneath it. So I was like, oh, I should have checked that a lot sooner. But anyway, I got that all cleared off, banged off. Now I feel a little more comfortable, being able to let it go another month, and check it again and stuff like that. But check all the exhaust vents, the intakes. Also, make sure they're not blocked by a pile of snow or something, because you want to make sure that the air is coming back in. Check any chimneys from your, if you're using a wood burning stove a lot and everything, just kind of do a quick check, make sure that there's, or your stovepipes, that there's no nests that have been built in there, or there's no animal that got in there or something like that. Check your furnace filters or change them out. They should be changed once a month. If there's any ice buildup, clogs, birds, animals, creosote buildup, because I know for you who have wood burning stoves, you do an annual clean out, I'm sure, because I know that's part of the regular maintenance and everything. But, just if you've had to use it a lot and burn a lot or whatever, burn green wood a lot more, just do that kind of checkup there. So, yep, honey. Antibacterial properties. And your dryer. Oh, that's a good one, Donna, too. Yes, if your dryer is getting clogged with, lint in the exit, exhaust port and everything, not just your lint basket, but where it exits the house, check that so that, that doesn't catch on fire or anything like that. So, yes, definitely clear your flues, vents. That's so great, Matt, because then it's done, right? You don't have to think about it when it's like, oh man, September, we're gonna, all of a sudden an unexpected chill here, and you need to throw some wood in there, and you're going, but I haven't cleaned it yet, So anyway, that is my prep tip. So yeah, I thought honey for the root hormone was like so genius. It was such a great idea. And you don't have to worry about it hurting your tree or harming the soil or anything like that, or putting any chemicals in there. So I thought that was awesome. It was so great. Okay. Have you ever, for those of you more adventurous, jumped from a cliff into a body of water, whether it's a lake, a river, an ocean, whatever it is? I'm not. I don't have. I have a thing with heights, so I could probably do 7 or 8 feet, but there's no way I could do like 50 feet or 100 feet or something like that. There's just no way. Donna, yes, you have. Dave, gosh, Dave. Oh man, you're gonna have to start sending me some of your things that you've done so I can. Oh, Julie, you did. I am not surprised. Matt, yes. Connie, you guys? Wow. You jumped into a quarry and jumped off a train bridge. I think you gave your mom some gray hairs very early in life. Oh, Patty, that's so great. Yay, you've got internet set up. You did before your ex maybe scared of heights. Oh, sorry about that, Connie. Oh, yeah, I hear you, Carrie. You need to go high enough so it hurts your feet. That's the criteria, right? And that's the litmus test. Did your feet hurt? Okay, then it was high enough, right? Your mom aged at double speed. I have no doubt, Dave. I have no doubt. Oh, Patty, the question was, have you ever jumped from a cliff into a body of water, whether it's a lake, a quarry, a river, an ocean, or whatever? So, your brother was a cliff diver? Your son does backflips? Well, go. Holy cow. Wow, Deb. Do you ever, does your heart flip and kind of do a thing every time you see them go off? Cliff jumping, Lake Billsby in the 80s. Wow. Was there a drink? Julie, good question. Why did you jump off the train bridge? Because the train was coming? Yeah, I never did stuff like that. I was a good kid. Yep. A small cliff only once. Patty, you were thrown off a 12-inch diving platform once, or 12 foot. Oh, you almost drowned. Oh, no, that's not good. Nope, we sought the bridge out for the 40-foot turn. Oh, well, that had to have gone over a river. How did you know the river was deep enough and you weren't going to like land on any rocks or anything like that? I was just like, see, we've got a lot of quarries in central Minnesota, and there were always some horror stories going on about kids diving into them and ending up paralyzed and, or whatever. And I was just like, oh, that's just, I'm a little bit more safe than that, I guess you could say. You chicken always heard people. Yes, Christy, I hear you. So a 12-foot, that is a high, that's a decent height there. Absolutely. And there's this other bridge you jumped on. Do tell, Dave. Do tell. This other bridge. Oh, my goodness. Backflips on bicycle off homemade ramps in the lake. He's all boy. Oh, my goodness. Well, I guess if he can do it and he can manage it, then he's doing that. Hey, Ricky. Hello. How are you? It's 18 years old now. Okay. You just never went first. Oh, St. Cloud quarries. I was like, nope. Exactly. There were kids in Alabama doing a quarry who were bitten by water moccasins. So you just never know what's under there. Ooh. Oh, you landed on your side. Oh. Yeah, and you get the wind knocked out of you when you're underwater there. Oof. Not so good. Not so good. Wow. So Ricky put up a video of some more of the winter carnival that's going on in St. Paul, Minnesota. And yes, we have a carnival in the winter, but it's celebrating celebrating our winter. We have ice sculpture carving contests. They do the sculptures right there at the place where they get judged. So they have 2 days or something to carve these, 2 or 3 days to put them up and carve them. They usually use chainsaws and everything to carve these ice sculptures, but they're so elaborate. They're just amazing. And then there's the parade, and there's all kinds of festivals, and just a big thing. We celebrate winter. We've got to do that. So Montreal had an ice carnival every year before. Oh, nice. Yeah, I don't know if we had it last year or not, but yes, it was a heat wave, Ricky. We were in the 20s. I don't know what you were over there. You might have even been above freezing. Okay, Deb, thank you so much. Fueled by Fire Mastery Class. Ooh, that sounds great. But anyway, Ricky he went there and did a video of that and showed some of the stuff, and I was just like, thank you for sharing that with us, Ricky, because I would love to get over there, but it's a full 3 hours away for me, and it's just not something that I've incorporated into my schedule in January. There's more to come. Awesome. Oh, that's so great. Carrie, I know. We have to do something to celebrate it, So You guys were awesome tonight. So wonderful. Appreciate it very much. Yeah, okay, so honey for rooting hormone. Go to Verna Farms, Verna Farm, Verna Flower Farm. I want to thank all my moderators. You guys rock. Thank you so much for all your help tonight and for being here. All my wrenches, you guys are awesome. And I thank you for you guys always being here and supporting my channel and everything. Yeah, got a couple minutes left, but that's about it. And didn't want to get into anything more in just a couple minutes, but I know, where did the time go? Exactly. So, yeah. And for, thank you again for your support for Josh. Check out the Fermented Homestead. She actually goes live right after me. So she might be talking more about that because it starts tomorrow. So if you want to get in on that, that giveaway and everything, you got to start watching all the videos starting out tomorrow. McCoy's Oak Hill Farm, thank you so much for coming in. It was just so great. Oh, you do have a wrench yet? After 2 years, I know I didn't. I guess I haven't gone through and weeded anybody out recently. So I'm gonna try the honey. That is so great. Minnesota Mama Bear, hello. Thanks for coming in. But yes, the Fermented February collaboration starts tomorrow. And there'll be a giveaway at the end of the month, but you have to go and watch the videos and comment on them. You have to subscribe and comment. And so that their random drawing thing can read your comments and all that kind of stuff. So there you go. So you guys, well, take care. God bless. Always have hope. You guys have an awesome week. And I'm going to a fishing derby next Saturday. So we will catch you later. Good night.